Yo, what's up, YouTube? So today is April 11th, 2023. Back at y'all with another video. Today's Tuesday. I did not make a video Sunday or Monday because I guess I just didn't have anything to talk about really. But this is just a continuation of what I started Friday and Saturday. I'm a lot better than I've been the last few days. I haven't had any acid reflux last night or Monday or Sunday night. I think Sunday and Monday I didn't have any acid reflux at all, to the point where I didn't even have to take my medicine. So I've been pretty good. I did have a little anxiety today. I slept pretty good, but this morning, I woke up early. I woke up like at, I don't know, like 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I woke up like 5 this morning, and I didn't really go back to sleep. I was up, so I didn't really get enough hours, but that's probably why my anxiety is up. That's what happens. Usually my sleep deprivation sort of triggers anxiety and panic attacks. It causes like a chemical reaction that can increase your chance of having panic attacks. It releases like a stress hormone and stuff. So, but when I'm well rested, I'm more relaxed, more calm, which helps me sleep better. Yeah. I even read some literature that even told me that. Like I got some literature that I read on anxiety, and it even says that when you don't get enough sleep, it raises your stress levels. It raises your adrenaline. Adrenaline is a little higher. Your I can't remember the name of the chemical that's responsible for fight or flight. That fight or flight chemical also releases when you don't sleep well, because it's like you're just more stressed out. It just releases more chemicals that have to do with stress, and sometimes your body, your brain or your body will react by just by panic or like anxiety. It's kind of like being chased by a bear. It's kind of the same reaction. Even though you're good, but your body is kind of like just reacting to being too stressed out. So yeah, just get more rest. When you get more sleep, you're more calm, you're more relaxed, and that's very true. I've noticed that. You guys need to go to the doctor on a regular, because going to the doctor is very important. Get yourself checked out, get your blood checked, get your body checked out. Go to the doctor on a regular. Don't try to tough it out. That's a big mistake I made, especially in my 20s. Like, I'm 35, I'll be 36 next month, actually. And one big mistake I made was just trying to tough everything out. When I used to have symptoms and stuff, that's not, I would just try to walk it off and not go to the doctor. And, that was a big mistake. So one thing I wish I would have done different is not procrastinate so much, especially when it came to my health. I wish I just went to the doctor and just got things checked out, and also follow up on visits. When you go to the doctor, you should also follow up. If you have another appointment, just make that appointment and tell them what's going on, because that way you have everything on record. Sometimes doctors might see things that you don't. Sometimes I know how the medical field. Sometimes they'll prescribe you medicines that are probably too strong or not that great, sometimes not too good for you. Like, even me personally, I was prescribed omeprazole for my condition, acid reflux, but I decided, some told me not to take that kind of medicine, and some just told me just go get some over-the-counter stuff, even though omeprazole is also over-the-counter. But I decided to just get medicine that I'm more familiar with, and it seemed to just work just fine. I did some research, and I found out that the kind of medicine that I was prescribed, when you take it for a long period of time, it can actually cause more issues. You can become vitamin deficient, because acid reflux medicine, it blocks your stomach from producing too much stomach acid, but it also blocks your stomach from absorbing certain vitamins and minerals from your food. So people who take acid reflux medicine on a regular, especially for a long period of time, they're more likely to develop vitamin deficiency over time. So I try to take it only when I really need it. Also, like I said, I decided to take the over-the-counter stuff, which is weaker, which means it doesn't last as long. I only get about maybe 12 hours worth of relief, but a lot of times I don't need it every day. I only get I probably get acid maybe once or twice a week if I clean up my eating habits. Sometimes lesser than that, but it's been a problem. It's funny because when I first started having an issue back in 2017. This is also when my blood pressure was bad. I was having heart problems and stuff. Just wasn't taking care of myself. And it's funny because I remember laying on the floor one day. This is back in 2017. I was laying on the floor. I was having chest pains and stuff. Have a hard time breathing, but I noticed I had like a sensation, like a burning sensation from my stomach up through my chest and up to my throat, like just at the bottom of my throat, like not quite all the way up to to where I actually cough, but like kind of right before, like it's like that area right above your chest, like right like 2 inches below your Adam's apple. That little area right there, I felt acid or like a fluid going up, and that was acid reflux the whole time, and I didn't even know it. You know why? Because I would never go to the doctor. Had I went to the doctor and just told him my symptoms, I would have got diagnosed with that years ago and probably would have been able to have it under control years ago. Same thing with blood pressure, and so if I had went to the doctor earlier, so just to show you how bad I was, I didn't even go to a doctor again until like 2019. So the issues and stuff started in 2017, but I didn't go to the doctor until 2019 because I was trying to fight it myself based on just my guess, which was not fully accurate, but talk to a doctor. Sometimes what you want to do is talk to a doctor, get a doctor's opinion, right? And what you sort of do is you take the information they give you and you sort of decide how you're going to apply it. Like I did, like I said, last year I was prescribed a certain acid reflux medicine, and I said, okay, but I'm going to try a different type. Let me try a weaker dosage instead. You see what I did? So I took the doctor's advice, but kind of modified it for something that I feel a little more comfortable with, especially after doing my research. So. Yeah, that's all I was saying, especially if you're a man, especially a black man, especially. Take care of your health, go to the doctor. I've really learned how to stop what I'm doing and take care of my health. Like anytime I have like a symptom or something, whether it's a headache, tired, back pain, whatever, just stop what you're doing and just take care of it. Don't try to tough it out all the time, because sometimes certain things don't really go away on their own. Sometimes you just gotta rest. Your body's telling you every time your body every time you get a symptom, is your body telling you something. And when you ignore your body, there's heavier consequences for it. Even in 2020, I was having a lot of issues because I was just ignoring my body and just being stupid, so just listen to your body. There's times in your life where you might have to make sacrifices. And what I mean by sacrifices, you might have to make modifications temporarily until you get yourself healthy again. There's times where I have to go to bed early. There's times I have to go to bed, sometimes as early as 7 p.m. And that's crazy, but hey, that's what worked for me. There's times that's just what I had to do. There's times I had to go to bed at 7 p.m. and may have to do that for like 3 days straight just to get myself, back on point again. So take care of your health, because once you start losing your health, that's when you start feeling like your life is just passing you by, because anybody with some serious health issues, that it's difficult to go out and do the things you want to do. So, and if it goes on for a long period of time, it's like your life just passing you by. The days, weeks, months, maybe even years might pass by, and you can't do the things you want to do because you're not taking care of your health. So sometimes you gotta sacrifice fun and pleasure now. You gotta sacrifice that to do something that might be a little more, something boring or something not as pleasurable, just to get yourself healthy again, and keep yourself in good shape. That way you can spend more time doing the things you want to do. So that's all I want to say. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll talk to y'all next time.